This is top 10 QBs. If you saw this last year, you're gonna know already how we do this. I'm gonna start at number 10, count down to number 1, and then I'll give the rest of the field. I'll give a little bit of the rest of the field. Top 10 NFL quarterbacks. Not sure why I do this in the off season, but in April. But maybe I'll do it again like when the season comes up. But this is a good one. Let me go over how I do this. First off, with my picks, obviously I'm gonna have personal bias. I'm picking guys. If I like somebody, I'll probably pick them over somebody else. So I'll also be including, I don't want to say I pick guys based on fantasy football, but there could be a little bit of fantasy football bias in there. And yeah, so that's that. And the third thing, there might be a little bias. I tend to favor quarterbacks on teams that are good, so that could definitely be factored in to my picks. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Give me your top 10. Let me know who you like. Who are your boys? Who are you biased for? And I'll check it out in the comments. Let's get started with number 10. And as I say, guys, I'll say what I ranked them last year. So this should be a lot of fun at number 10. Let's get to it. Who do we have at number 10? He was unranked last year, baby, and he slid on up. I might be picking this guy because of future performance, but he looked good last year. He really did. He looked good. This is help you figure it out. Derek Carr. He's been good. He's been solid. And now he's about to have an elite receiver. Derek Carr might go off this year. Devontae Adams is in town. Still got Darren Waller. Look out. At number 9, he was also unranked last year. And he's moving on up. He's doing big things. He's making it to Super Bowls. Joe Burrow was in the Super Bowl. He looked good. He looked elite. He looked top 10. Jamar Chase may have made him look a little better than he was, but Joe Burrow in his second year, lovely jump. Came back from injury. Lovely. At number 8, he fell from last year, but it's okay. He's still very good. He plays for them boys. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott comes in at number 8. I had him at number 5 last year. Obviously, last year he had the injury. Bounced back this year, had a great year. But he's number 8. He's at number 8 on our board. I don't know. I don't know if I just don't like the Cowboys team, and I think it's his fault that they aren't doing better in the playoffs. I don't know what it is, but he's still number 8, and next year I could easily be putting him back top 5. Like I said, number 5 last year. But we'll have to see. I feel like the Cowboys didn't have a great offseason here, so we'll see what he comes back with. I'm sure from a numbers standpoint next year he'll be able to light it up again, but what can he do in the playoffs? I want to see him do something in the playoffs. There's 7 other guys that I would want on my team in the playoffs more than Dak Prescott. That's all I can say. Lamar Jackson. He actually moved up a slot, moved up from number 8 last year. Lamar Jackson is good. The only thing that hurts me with Lamar Jackson is that I don't know if he'll ever top his MVP season. I don't know if he can play better than that. It's just like, it felt like that year, teams, they once you get more film on somebody, that's the thing, once you get more film on a guy, you can figure him out a little better. He's still hard to stop. Oh my god, don't even get me started. The guy, he'll just be sitting in the pocket, man, and it'll collapse on him, he'll just take off. It's incredible. I mean, I like him at quarterback, it's a good position, but like in a weird way, like it would be cool to see what he could do as like a receiver or a running back, just because the guy's like a freak. He's just talented. But like I said, I probably said in the other video with him before, like the arm talent's not crazy special, but we know that. But it's good enough. It's good enough. It fits his style, and the running ability, too good. And he's gonna be a top 10 QB until he falls off. That's for sure. Well, duh. But you know what I mean. At some point, he's gonna get old, obviously. But you're gonna want this guy on your team. You're gonna want this guy in the playoffs, for sure. At number 6, this guy, he actually moved up a spot from last year, even though maybe his play didn't actually improve. He's in a new situation. Russell Wilson. It's funny. I went to grab the Seahawks one for Russell, and I was like, oh geez, like he's on the Seahawks. So that was funny. One thing that isn't funny is well, I went to grab the helmet for Brady, and I just naturally grabbed the Buccaneers one. I didn't even have to think, like, oh, Patriots one. Oh, wait, no. It was instantly the Buccaneers. I guess 2 years will do that to you. I guess it'll do that to you. It hurts. I'm glad he came back, but part of me is like, oh my god, stop playing for the Bucs. But yeah. Oh, we got Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, new team, new environment, new coaching staff. First time in his career that is in a completely new situation. It'll be interesting to see what he can do, because he's got some talent around him. Got a good defense on the other side. They got a tough division. And I did say in the other video, the Broncos, with their division, they might be grabbing the short end of the stick here. Like, it's, who knows? I just feel like of the 4 teams, they are the possible flop. But Russell Wilson, he's number 6, baby. He's number 6 on the list. I definitely think he's gonna have a pretty good year. And the Seahawks just wasn't working anymore. They just wasn't working anymore. It made too many bad moves, and they had to ship him off. But it was good. I think it'll be worth it for him. At number 5, this guy slid all the way up from number 10. And the only reason he was number 10 last year is because he was on a crappy team for all these years. And I didn't feel comfortable putting him higher, even though I knew he was elite. I've been in the crowd that for years. A lot of people knew Stafford was good. And we're like, alright, this guy makes elite throws every week. You just don't know it because he plays for the Lions. Like, he was good. So, I had him top 10 last year. I had him number 10. But he's up to 5 now, baby. He's up to number 5. Looked really good last year. Now he had a lot of talent around him. Had one of the best receivers in the league. But he's a winner. Got a Super Bowl. Got one for the Rams. Matthew Stafford. Welcome to the top 5. You should have been here already. at number 3. He fell down to number 4. Still really good. He's still really good. The Bucks looked like they were going to punt this year. All of a sudden, Brady comes out of retirement. Boom. Contenders. They got a talented squad. Tom Brady's the GOAT, man. If you don't got him in your top 5, you're delusional. But yeah, he did drop a spot. He did drop down a spot. Went from 3 to 4 on my list. Why did he drop down a spot? Because of this man right here. Josh Allen. Josh Allen, man. What a shootout with the Chiefs, man. The game was incredible. It's a shame he had to lose like that, but the guy's a freak. The guy's a freak. He's gonna be top 3 for a long time. Eventually he's gonna be top 2. But right now he's number 3 because he's behind this guy right here. Patrick Mahomes. He's number 2. He was number 1 last year. I put him at number 1 last year. He fell to number 2. He's still really good. He's number 2, obviously, but my favor has turned back to this guy right here. Aaron Rodgers. And I am afraid that Patrick Mahomes is going to have maybe not as crazy as a year as he normally has without Tyreek Hill. We're going to see. Which is funny because I question what he's going to do this year, but it's the same with Rodgers. They both lost their top targets. Maybe these guys will not be top 2 next year. But for now, Patty Mahomes, number 2. Aaron Rodgers, number 1. There it is. There's my top 10. There is my top 10. What I have next is the section of guys that just missed in no necessary order or whatever. Justin Herbert, I wanted to put him in. I had him at number 9 last year. I wanted to put him in, but I couldn't. I wanted 10 other guys before him on my team. And another one, this guy, I had him ranked 6 last year, and it's Deshaun Watson. I mean, he hasn't played a year, so it's kind of hard to be like, alright, he's still top 10, because you just don't know. I do have a feeling he's going to have a really good year. You know, if he even plays. Who knows if he even plays, honestly. This first year of his contract with the Browns is like worth $1 million. Like, it's almost like they're not even counting on him to play, but he was number 6 last year. I just didn't want to put him in my top 10 after not playing for a year, understandable, but he's still very good. And I think, even though I don't think the Browns are that talented or anything, I think he's going to look really good for them. But let's skip down to the section of QBs that they ain't bad. Or how about this? They're alright. They're alright. First one, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's trying to hold out, get that big deal. I don't think he's earned it. I think there's a lot of talent there, but I don't know. I don't like him. I wouldn't want him on my team. I don't like him at quarterback. Honestly, I put him lower if he wasn't as talented as he is, but I have to put him up here because he's pretty good. So, top 13 QB, pretty much. But up next, I got Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, he's getting old, but he's got a new team. We're gonna see what he can do. He's all right. He's alright. So is Baker Mayfield, all right. I wouldn't want to give him a big contract either. He's kind of like Murray. You don't know if you really trust the guy yet, even though he's shown flashes. He's had good years, good playoff pushes, a lot of wins, but I don't trust Baker. next, Jimmy G. He aight. Jimmy G's aight. If he even plays this year, he might not even play this year. He might not even get traded. He might like, I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I don't know what's gonna happen, but Kirk Cousins, he aight. Ryan Tannehill, he aight. Next section. All right, this is the ain't bad section. This is the ain't bad section. This is one step below the top section. There's only two guys here. Right here, I got Tua. Tua ain't bad. And I got his former teammate, Mac Jones, on here. Mac ain't bad. He ain't bad. To the next section. The hot seat. Who's on the hot seat? Jalen Hurts, for sure. Daniel Jones, he may not even get a chance to get on the seat. He may be off the seat, but Jared Goff, hot seat. Carson Wentz on the hot seat. The next section, this one is, this is more of a, in due time. In due time. They need time. In due time. It's pretty much all rookies from last year. Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Davis Mills. In due time, we will know. We will know who has talent from that group. And then the next section is just, I don't even know why I made this one. This tier is just like placeholders. Like Jameis Winston, probably going to be a placeholder somewhere. Teddy Bridgewater could be a placeholder somewhere. Taylor Heineke, placeholder. Mitch Trubisky, placeholder. Drew Lock, placeholder.